The universe is indifferent, vast, and silent, offering no inherent meaning or purpose to our existence. Its infinite stretch of galaxies, stars, and black holes does not pause to consider the weight of a single human life. Planets orbit without a care for the struggles or joys of those who inhabit them. The sun rises and sets, indifferent to our hopes and fears. We are but brief flashes of consciousness in a universe that will go on long after we are gone, as if our presence had never mattered. The stars burn in their cold, distant light, each one a beacon of cosmic indifference to our desires, our questions, our pains. In the face of this boundless emptiness, where galaxies swirl and stars explode in violent death, we stand, tiny, fragile, insignificant, in the great cosmic dance, alone, yet with the haunting question, what is the meaning of this? What is the purpose of our existence, our brief, fragile lives, when the universe itself seems so unmoved by our struggles, our hopes, and our fears? What is the reason for the birth of consciousness, the rise of civilizations, the creation of art, and the pursuit of truth when the vastness of space will swallow us whole without a second glance? We are born, we live, and then we die. And the stars will keep burning, the planets will keep turning, and the galaxies will keep spinning, as if we had never existed at all. Death, the inevitable companion that shadows us from the moment of birth, waits for us all. It is neither cruel nor kind. It is not a punishment or a release. It simply is. Death does not care if we are ready, if we have lived well, if we have loved deeply, or if we have achieved greatness. It comes for us all in the end. Death is the final reminder that no matter how much we struggle, no matter how hard we fight to find meaning or purpose, there will come a time when all that we have built, all that we have loved, will be erased. Our bodies will decay, our names will be forgotten, and the very memories of our existence will fade into nothingness. The universe, in its cold and indifferent expanse, will go on without us, as if we had never mattered. And yet death is not the end. It is simply a return to the same silence, the same void from which we came. In this cosmic emptiness, what is the point of our existence? What is the point of the pain we endure, the love we seek, the meaning we desperately try to create? If the universe itself is indifferent, if it will continue on regardless of what we do or what we hope for, why bother at all? Why seek to make something of our lives when everything seems destined to crumble, to fade into the blackness of time, to become part of the cosmic dust? We are but fleeting sparks in the endless dark, insignificant in the grand scale of things. Our lives are so brief in comparison to the vast age of the universe, our actions so small against the backdrop of time, that it seems impossible to find any lasting meaning or purpose. We live, we struggle, we create, and we love. But does it matter? In the end, do any of our lives matter at all? And yet, even in the face of this overwhelming indifference, there is something strange, something profound. For the truth of the universe's indifference, the reality that it does not care, does not bind us in chains. It frees us. The universe does not impose meaning upon us. It does not dictate how we must live, what we must value, or what we must strive for. It does not demand that we live by a certain code, that we follow a predetermined path, or that we find a single, universal purpose. Number. The universe simply exists, indifferent and silent, and in that silence, we are free. We are free to create meaning. We are free to define our purpose. We are free to choose how we live, how we love, how we die. This is both a curse and a gift. A curse because the absence of meaning can feel like a vast, gaping void, a space filled with despair and confusion. If nothing has inherent purpose, if there is no higher power, no divine hand to guide us, how are we to find our way? If the universe does not care, how do we even begin to care about ourselves? It can feel like an endless struggle to create meaning in a world that refuses to provide any. It is as if we are standing alone in the dark, searching for a light that may never come, trying to create something beautiful from a landscape that seems to have no beauty at all. But it is also a gift, this cosmic indifference. Because the universe does not care, we are free. We are free to decide what our lives mean. We are free to reject the external expectations placed upon us. We are free to create something that is truly our own. The universe does not dictate what we must believe, what we must value, or what we must become. In the absence of divine order, we are the creators of our own existence. We are the ones who must give our lives meaning, who must choose what is worth pursuing, who must decide how to live and what to believe. This is the freedom to be truly ourselves, to live authentically, to choose our own values, and embrace our own truth. We are not born with a preordained purpose. We do not have a cosmic destiny that has been written for us. The meaning of our lives is not handed down from on high. It is something we must create, something we must discover for ourselves. It is not something that will be revealed to us by others, by society, or by tradition. It is something that comes from within, from the deepest parts of our souls, from our desires, our passions, our struggles, and our dreams. We are the ones who must forge meaning in this world, and that is both a terrifying responsibility and a profound opportunity. The absurdity of life, this awareness that there is no ultimate meaning, no grand cosmic plan, is not a reason to despair. It is not an excuse to surrender to nihilism. Rather, it is an invitation, a challenge, a call to action. It is a chance to create meaning in a world that offers none, to shape our own existence from the raw material of experience, to create something beautiful and lasting, even if it exists only in the brief moments of our lives. The fact that the universe does not care does not diminish the power we have to shape our lives. It does not rob us of our ability to find meaning, to love, to create, to strive, to grow. On the contrary, it is in this very freedom that we find our true strength. In the midst of chaos, in the face of the absurd, we are given the chance to live fully, to embrace each moment for what it is, to live authentically and passionately. We can choose to live in defiance of the indifference of the cosmos. We can choose to love, to create, to explore, to seek truth, and to experience the fullness of life, even if it is fleeting. We can choose to live with purpose, not because the universe demands it, but because we choose to give our lives purpose. We can choose to rise above the chaos, to find meaning in the small, fleeting moments that make up our existence, and to embrace life fully in all its joy and sorrow. For even if life repeats itself eternally, as Nietzsche's concept of eternal recurrence suggests, we must live in a way that makes us proud to face that repetition. We must live in a way that affirms the value of our existence, even in the face of its transience. The endless cycle of life, death, and rebirth may feel overwhelming, but it is precisely this cycle that gives us the opportunity to affirm life, to say yes to existence in all its forms, even in the face of its meaninglessness. The only thing that truly matters is the life we live and the meaning we create within it. The universe may be indifferent, but our choices are not. We are the authors of our own stories, and it is through our actions, our decisions, and our love that we give our lives meaning. The stars may burn out, and the galaxies may crumble, but the meaning we create, the lives we touch, and the ways we choose to live, these are what endure, and in this we find our purpose.